My fellow Americans, I come to you today with the gravest of news. Just kidding. All right, folks, thank you for tuning in to our 5-year anniversary video. Today, we just kind of wanted to commemorate what a momentous day this is. Obviously, it was actually about 2 weeks ago, but we wanted to talk through it a little bit with you about why we're so proud, pun intended, about making it past the 5-year mark and working into our 6th year as an organization. Building this business has been a roller coaster. Anybody who's ever been involved with or personally started a business and watched it grow and evolve, you understand how many heartstrings it pulls when you cross milestones. And it generally makes you start to think back and reflect on some of the true difference makers, like those times where you just absolutely wanted to quit and you thought that there was no future and that the world was boiling, burning down. And it makes you just sit down and appreciate sometimes I guess squirt a tear here or there and be proud. So I'm one of the, for those of you who have not tuned into the videos, my name is Chris Griffith. I'm the owner of Pride Roofing and Construction. The story of getting here, I think, is important to notate. Before I talk about the story, though, I kind of want to commemorate the 5th year. In the roofing and construction world, our attrition rates are incredibly high. It's a very saturated and concentrated, competitive world of business, especially in the Colorado and Southern Wyoming markets. It's a hail area, so everybody and their sister thinks that they're a roofer at some point in time when hail hits properties and stuff like that. But making it to the point where you're a fully functioning organization and you carry the payroll for 25 full-time employees, and you have the ability to give back to your community and, donate roofs and donate money and time towards things that are give back services. It's really, it's really not something that I want to just forget about. And I want to kind of put some, a little bit of a little bit of a highlight on some of the best things. I can remember when I started this business. Originally, it was with a business partner. We're no longer business partners. I do own the place myself now, which is, an entire, war, not necessarily between him and I, but just there was a lot that went into that I needed to maintain a firm resolve and ask for assistance from God to help me and my family to support me, because it's not for the faint of heart. Building a business is not for the faint of heart. I remember, we're sitting in this room, which I'm going to talk about this room a little bit in this video as well, but I'm sitting in this room inside of a building that, like I just mentioned, we have 25 employees and we have a whole entire fleet of vehicles and trailers and equipment and all of these things that we've been able to accumulate over time. But I remember specifically some key moments at the very beginning. I still have these pictures. I mentioned them in videos a couple of months ago, but of me and my ex-business partner, sitting in a garage because we operated the business out of a house, and we didn't even have money for desks. So we had, bundles of shingles left over from jobs stacked up as our desks with computers on them and bundles for our seats and stuff like that. And to see it transpire into something like this is just magical. I feel incredibly blessed. We've seen some ups and downs, just as any, aspiring, business owner would. I like to look at the business for its timeline and relate it to the human growth. I've got multiple kids of my own, and I've been, blessed enough to watch each of them grow and become their own person, and all of that being funded by this organization and by the work that we do here and by the yeses that all of our community members and those watching and the support you've given us. That has been, it's been paramount to their ability to grow and transpire into good people, and I'm very thankful for that. But when I say that, I look at it like it's the growth of a human. At 5 years old, you're still trying to figure out who you are. You're still trying to figure out where you're testing your limits and your boundaries, and you just haven't been given the time to be emotionally mature. Now, we've definitely evolved from where we started. We started as we were just door knockers, and we had to talk everybody into saying yes to us and taking a chance on a less than 1 year old organization. And, thank God some of you did, because we wouldn't be sitting here if we didn't. But, we have a lot of growth to do as a company. But it's just cool to commemorate and remember back some of the most important things that got us here. I remember very vividly another time where, I think there's been at least 6 or 7 times while growing and developing the organization where we almost went under, and I had to spend the only savings I had to make sure my team members were paid. I have a lot of pride around how we've gotten to where we are, because we stayed absolutely just focused, and we believed in ourselves, and we believed in our ability to grow and to use our failures as learning lessons. And it resounds inside the walls. And I hope that these videos that we put out to you guys can at least say some of that to you. And it's I don't know any other way to say this, but I'm very blessed, and I'm very thankful for the community that we have, for the friends and family members and supporters we have on our social media pages, and the people who said yes to us, our clientele, our book of business, and all of just the family support that we get. I want to appreciate you in this, because it wouldn't have been possible without everybody's growing support and excitement for us going out into the wilderness and doing something different than the regular old 9 to 5. So thank you for allowing us to get to this point. But now that we're here, some of the things that I want to let you guys know of that are big key points for our growth this year and in our upcoming seasons. Our mission to our future clients, and to those of you who are already currently clients, is to perfect our service. A lot of construction companies and just businesses in general fail in that aspect. They fail on the service mentality. And we want to, make it our mission that you understand that not only are you going to get the absolute best product with the absolute best team, but you're going to get the best service and response humanly possible. It's impossible to not make errors, but we're a team of people who are always going to be accountable to those errors. We're going to be quick to be humble, quick to be, like I said, acknowledge the problems, and we're going to be quick to always respond to you and treat you as the VIP that you are. Additionally, we're growing like a weed in the commercial restoration space. We are, that I'm truly proud of. It's taken us a little bit of time to really be able to actually step off the cliff and focus on this, but this year, there's a significant number of our team members who are 100% dedicated to the growth of our commercial division, the growth of our repair and maintenance division in the commercial world. At year 5, we've been able to cross milestones that takes most organizations 10 or 20 years to get to. So it's a big deal, and we're just excited that you're all along for the ride. So let's talk a little bit about some of the videos and things that we've put out for the last year. As a group, we've decided that we wanted to make it our mission to not only be, at the forefront of the commercial and residential roofing and construction industry, presenting to you guys trade secrets and all of the different ins and outs of the industry, so that you can become informed homeowners and make good choices when it comes to choosing your contractors. That's only part of it. The other part of it is we want to be thought leaders. We want to separate ourselves from our competition by presenting to our crowd and our communities of the personality and the culture of growth mindedness, of passion, of leadership, of just overall motivation and excitement, and learning some lessons through us so that we can all grow and develop together. I don't want our position to be minimized, and what I mean by that is I don't want our team members to be the only people who are allowed to grow within this organization. We want to reach our community. We want to be able to teach and just engage with our community to become better people, to serve you guys in another way, and open up all of the opportunities that could possibly be made from there, to expand our reach, business, as a business, but also as a person. Thank you guys for tuning in. So it's a good time for us to introduce one of the coolest things that I think that we're doing around here, which is we are starting our own podcast. As you notice, where we sit and this cool, even this beautiful table, which was handmade and covered by one of our own, JD, you're the man. It's called Into the Lion's Den. It's gonna be shot in this cool room. We put a lot of time and energy into developing this idea. We've been putting out those little, tidbits and not necessarily spoiler videos, but we've been announcing this for a while. But our first shoot is coming up in a couple of weeks, and we are very excited, like I said, to run that thought leadership train as far as that'll take us. And we hope that you guys engage. Please like and subscribe, engage in our content. Please send us the friends and family members. If you're a supporter of Pride, you're a supporter of individuals within Pride, I can't tell you how important it is for you to engage in that content and send it to other people. The more people we have engaged in this, the higher the quality of videos we can put out, because we know what you want. And on top of that, it's going to help our business exponentially to become memorable, to become something that's different than our competitors. And hopefully we can stick to the why mission that we're doing all of this, which is if we can separate ourselves from our competition, which we've done for the first 5 years, and become a leader and a principle maker for the industry, everybody's going to need to follow in suit and follow in that wake that we've created and become better every single day. We'd love to be, the principal driver behind, correcting an industry that sometimes can be viewed as a corrupt industry. There are a lot of people in the roofing and construction world who take advantage of homeowners. They take advantage of people that take advantage of the insurance. We want you to know that that's not the way that the world has to be. We want to change that. Got big things in 2024. I'm excited. I'm thankful to be in year 5. And actually, I guess we're in year 6, but, at the close of year 5. And thank you for everything. Catch you on the next one.